This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We are here at the M&S Bank Arena. Just witnessed another fantastic night of boxing, but heartbreak for Nick Ball tonight. It wasn't to be. Heavy knockout defeat, but Brandon Figueroa comes, and what a story.
Joe, it was a cracking night. I mean, it was a fantastic show from start to finish. I think that's the first thing we've got to say. Queensbury delivered, live on the zone. It was action all the way. I thought Brad Strand boxed really well. Shooter boxed well. He got the stoppage. Andrew Kane, how he won that fight, I've no idea. Down twice with body shots and coming back to win in about 2 minutes later was astonishing. Jack Turner, I think, is a young star in the making. Love watching him. He's just got that X factor, hasn't he? And the main event was a fabulous fight. We knew it would be beforehand. We knew it would be close. He was the mandatory challenger. Brandon Figueroa, two-weight world champion, and they don't give belts away, do they? He'd had, 13 or something successive 12-rounders in 5 world title fights, beating some great names. And I think maybe the feeling was that he had slowed down slightly, that this may be the right time for Nick Ball to have the Figueroa fight, but alas, not to be. It was close. I thought that Nick won some of the rounds. Brandon won plenty with his volume and his body shots. Single shots from Nick were good. I thought he had trouble breathing after sort of 3-4 rounds with the nose, Nick Ball as well, and I thought it was always going to come down to sort of who could grind it out more down the stretch. I think some of the guys had Nick slightly up. I thought Brandon maybe was slightly up, but it was close, it was tight. Anyway, it didn't matter. Judges' cards were irrelevant, and that's what happens in boxing. The late show, the drama from the Andrew Kane fight, and unfortunately it went the other way. His stablemate got stopped at the beginning of the 12th round, and what a win for Brandon Figueroa, the heartbreaker, breaking the hearts of the Liverpool fans, but making his own dreams come true, and first fight out of the States. And congratulations to Manny for giving him that riot act, I thought, after the 8th round. It was a mini Teddy Atlas. And
I haven't seen this yet. I'm looking forward to watching it.
He had to go, and he said, how much do you want this? And I think it's times like that you need to be reminded. But there was a look in Brandon Figueroa's eyes right from the beginning that it was almost like he wouldn't be denied tonight, even though not everything he threw landed. Caught the judges' eyes, I'm sure caught the fans' eyes, but Nick did plenty of good work, and it was a good fight. Unfortunately for the Liverpool fans, it wasn't to be. Nick loses for the first time. He'll be back, no doubt. Brandon's a deserving champion. He's come over here as the underdog. He's conquered. He takes the belt home, and I'm delighted for him.
From a British fight fan's perspective, it's the highs and lows of boxing. 7 days ago, we was all celebrating a new king being crowned in Josh Kelly, and now we're kind of seeing the harsh reality of boxing at the end of the day, but that's why we love it.
It's the highs and lows. It's the ecstasy and the agony, isn't it? And you feel for Nick after everything he's given to the sport. He's got to go home tonight and wake up tomorrow morning and come to terms with it. But it wasn't as though he wasn't in the fight. It was a very, very close fight, and at elite level, these things happen. Brandon lost a couple of times. He's learnt from that. He's rebuilt. Maybe he's rededicated himself at times, and maybe it's just that extra bit of oomph and desire and determination as a challenger tonight that won him it. It was, it's fine margins at the top of boxing, and Nick Ball's got he's got no worries. He can get up tomorrow morning and he'll have the arms of the city around him, and Nick will be back. It's a first defeat. As I said, Brandon's had a couple. He's learnt from those, and he's world champion again, and that's why we love this sport. It's the unpredictability of it, the fact that we all thought it was going to go to the scorecards and it didn't. We all thought Andrew Kane was going to get beaten and he didn't. I mean, it's extraordinary what we've seen tonight. So some great wins for the Liverpool fighters, and a great win for a Texan fighter who's come a long way from home with his family and team, and they go back with a wonderful world title and a great start to 2026.
What I will say for Nick Ball, and again, it'll be a harsh pill, a bitter pill to swallow tonight and for the next coming days, but to be surrounded with who he's surrounded with, it couldn't get any better. When you look in their gym, Andrew Kane's come back from a defeat early on in his career. Pete McGrail's come back from a defeat. Brad Strand. It's a gym where you know how close they are. They're all in and out together, like a little military operation there with Paul Stevenson. So, he'll be back, no doubt.
he's got the right people around him, and that's what fighters are there for. They're there to be there on the good and bad days. And Paul Stevenson is a fantastic trainer, and he loves his fighters, and he'll be devastated for Nick tonight, but he'll be realistic about it. It's a loss, and they'll come again, the whole team. I have no doubt about that. I think that Nick can become a world champion again. He needs a bit of a rest. He's had a pretty relentless last couple of years, fighting very, very good fighters, not just Brandon Figueroa, but a whole host of them. So, yeah, he just needs a little time out, maybe just to do a few other things, and get him back in the gym, and Nick Ball will come again.
Last one before I let you go. Just going back to Wednesday's events in London. Excellent job hosting the press conference, Adam. But yeah, now we've seen the footage of Simon Jordan and Deontay Wilder. Yeah, what did you make of it?
I love Simon. I think he's a brilliant broadcaster. He says what he believes. He asks the questions, and I love going on the Simon and Jim show. It's an absolute pleasure. I'm also very close to Deontay Wilder, who's an incredible guy, athlete, fighter, and he'll say what he believes. So ultimately, mood swing with fighters, we know that. You never quite know which Derek is going to turn up, which Deontay is. I mean, they were full of respect and love, weren't they? And on Wednesday, which was actually good to see after all the tables thrown and the kisses and everything else Derek has done. But Deontay, yeah, he says what he believes, and some people take that one way and some people take that the other way, but I think I heard about an hour later he was saying that he should be going for a cup of tea with Simon. So look, it's who knows what it's about. And also the Fury stuff. He's had a trilogy with Tyson Fury. Their names are entwined forever. Maybe there will be a fourth fight, maybe not. But Deontay Wilder's got a job to do. He's got to fight Derek Chisora, which is a tough ask at this stage of both of their careers. And Derek seems to have a bit of momentum with him, even though he says it's his final fight. I'm not sure I believe that if he wins. But it's a really good 50-50 fight between two great names, great characters. And yeah, look, Deontay's going to say what Deontay says. All I can say is that I'm telling you this, Joe, he was there through my cancer ordeal, and he's a wonderful human being. That's what I do know about Deontay Wilder.
No, much respect to Deontay and the team for even bringing your situation up on the top table on Wednesday. Just last thing, but one more thing. It's just I was rewatching Derek Chisora versus Artur Szpilka this morning, right? And you said Derek Chisora is having an Indian summer of his career.
When was that?
2019. 7 years ago.
Unbelievable. It's unbelievable. He is the trajectory. Callis Allen mentioned it the other day. I mean, how he's doing what he does, and that's testament to his fitness, his belief, and I think the fact that Derek keeps himself around boxing all the time. He's just there. He's probably here. He's everywhere you look, and I think that has kept him really focused on the business. And who knows, maybe if he beats Deontay Wilder, he will have a crack at one of the versions of the world title, dare we say it, and maybe that's how we'll go out. He says this is the last time. Of course he'll say that. We want everyone to watch it on DAZN on April the 4th, but I wonder if a victory over Deontay Wilder means he goes on. But Deontay Wilder believes he knocks Derek Chisora out, and we all know how hard he hits. So let's have some fun with this one.
Adam, thank you very much.
No
Cheers.
problem, Jay.
Thanks, Adam.